95% contained.
First alert, Chief Meteorologist Dave Aguilera is here. Dave, we have some storms and some flooding popping up right now.
Yeah, we do indeed. I wish we could share some of that moisture for out west, but it comes up through New Mexico and Arizona and then takes a little right turn, doesn't get to those folks out there. Meantime, around the Front Range, we do have some rain. Not much in Denver. It's been high-base gusty storms. You see all those squirrely little green lines going through? Those are gust fronts coming through. So on the north side of town, we had a little thunderstorm over Jefferson County. Look at that guy blow up, and then it kind of lost its steam, and then it blew into DIA where it's sitting right now with gusty winds from there all the way down into Aurora down here. You saw Rod Mackey doing that report, and his shirt was flapping around. They've got quite a bit in the way of wind down there at Dove Valley, but no rain to speak of, and that wind is going to Castle Rock too. A couple of thunderstorms over southern Douglas County are kicking up all the way back up into Jefferson County, kind of for Bailey picking up a few storms up there. Let's jump up to Wyoming, shall we? Guess what? Cheyenne, Wyoming has a flood advisory until 7:45. They just had a big wall of water go through that area. Earlier this week, they had flooding right around Cheyenne Frontier Days, and it looks like that happened again this afternoon. Still have a chance at seeing more showers tonight, but as the storm goes through, cools the air, chances go down. So about a 10% chance tonight between 7 and 8 p.m., about 75 degrees. Tomorrow, 88. Might have an early storm between about 2 and 4 o'clock, and then the evening, I think, will be dry. It's going to be a great Saturday night, and then Sunday, just sunny and hot with 90 degrees for the high. So, you know, the evening is going to be warm out there as well. Tech Center camera, we made it in the 90s today, but look at all the haze. We had a little wildfire smoke coming in, westerly flow, and some ozone as well mixing together. So through tomorrow, we do have an air quality alert. Air is unhealthy for sensitive groups. If you have any breathing problems, might want to stay in the AC tomorrow. Visibility is moderate, and it is an action day. So the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment is asking you to drive less, combine trips, avoid idling if you can, now through 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. But with this heat, we might have several days like this all the way through Tuesday. High today at 90, 95 up there in Fort Collins today. Pueblo made it to 90 as well, and 70, or make that 93 out there in Grand Junction. Now that storm in Cheyenne is sending a gust front down towards Fort Collins. So you folks in Fort Collins, Nunn, Wellington, you're going to get a little wind out of that. Southern Colorado now, we had a heavy thunderstorm go through Canyon City. A flood advisory has just expired for that area down there, but they saw an inch of rain almost every day down there in Fremont County. They've had flooding rains, and there's more showers and thunderstorms down south around Trinidad, pushing into northern New Mexico. So just a little pop of the monsoon, fewer than yesterday, so it's thinning out somewhat. And as we look out west out here, there's another little shot that may come through as we get into the afternoon. There is still a chance into the night that some of these storms this evening could produce more heavy rain and damaging winds. Now, over Las Vegas, there's a little pocket here that may roll into the heat tomorrow, and that may give us some thunderstorms. But we do have an extremely hot ridge that's backing into Colorado here for Sunday, Monday, and most of Tuesday. Tuesday, the monsoon flow starts again, but it really energizes on Wednesday into Thursday, and that could be problematic. We could get back into flooding rains and that type of thing. So our thunderstorms get out of here tomorrow morning, partly cloudy, and in the afternoon, just a slight chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm around the Denver metro area. So 95 tomorrow, 10% chance of storms late, drier over the weekend, upper 90s both Sunday into Monday, 92 on Tuesday, and then we really change it Wednesday into at least the start of next week. Temperatures back into the 80s, and each day a chance of showers and thunderstorms. I think Wednesday and Thursday are going to be big storm days again.
All right, well, stay tuned.
Yes, we will.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay, you bet.